Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please welcome. So it seems as if people are making lemons out of lemonade, and people are making lemonade out of lemons, and it's really working for them. When I say people, I mean the Diasporians, because they've been long retreating from investing here in Zimbabwe, but now people are taking the chances of investing back here in Zimbabwe, because maybe people took that kote kuti nyika inovakwa neveni vayo very serious, and they understood the mission. So Diasporians are investing here in Zimbabwe. The reason number one being Zimbabwe is home, guys. You can never take away the fact that Zimbabwe is home. Zimbabwe will always be home. So you'd need that one place you call home for you to feel at home. Obviously, you'd feel at home in other places, but you'd need home. When I talk about home, I mean your Zimbabwe. You'd need your home country. So the second reason being, people saw the chance of industrialization, farming, which us as residents were leaving behind, because now when it comes to industry, like it's fast growing industry and farming, and it's bringing in that dollar, it's bringing in that money. So when it comes to farming, people are taking the chance of investing in places outside of Harare, rather than we as the residents, we see everything as centralized around Harare, because it's in our minds, it's in our thoughts. When you live outside of Harare, you'd want to come to Harare to buy things, you'd want to come to Harare because it's in our minds that Harare has the most cheapest things, rather than the Diasporians. They see that gap in rural areas, they see that gap in remote areas, so they are taking the chances. Most people are now venturing into farming. When it comes to farming, people are keeping cattle, keeping pigs, goats, birds, a lot of animals that they're keeping, and it's paying for them, it's bringing in money, because there are so many types of birds that people are keeping that we didn't know that exist, that we didn't know that it brings in the dollar. So people are taking those chances, and they're using workers, because you send money to your relatives and you expect them to invest, but they don't do that. When you come back here, you see so people are now using money, agents and stuff, and they're investing back home. So you'd obviously need a bigger space when you want to venture into farming. Saka vanhu vari kutora mukana wekutsvaga mastands ari out of Harare, of which zvakatochipa. It's more cheaper rather than finding stands around Harare. So people are taking that chance, and vari kuinvest outside of Harare, as I mentioned. And also on the other sector, kune vanhu vari ku diaspora, they're taking the chance of buying commercial stands outside of Harare. As you all know, outside of Harare, stands are rather cheaper than buying around Harare, as I mentioned. So they are buying commercial stands and building shops, and they are investing back here in Zimbabwe. They are bringing the dollar back here in Zimbabwe, and it really makes sense when you invest back home. It's like urku hyper economy yekumusha kwako, like urku simudzira economy yekumusha kwako. Saka and thus making sure kuti isusu tiri kuZimbabwe, we are safe, we are keeping in that dollar. And people are also investing in industrialization. When I say industrialization, I mean the processing sector, chichi. A lot of machines are being brought here by people who are living abroad, like my machines ekugadzira ma sausages, my machines ekugadzira a lot of things. Machines ekugadzira candles, machines ekugadzira bubble bath, liquid soap, and a lot of things are going on because of these diasporians which are moving back here in Zimbabwe and investing back here in Zimbabwe. So to machine to ideas to avakaona abroad, they are bringing them back here in Zimbabwe and they are making us a very indigenous, and we are trying to be that independent country, because we cannot cry while we are not doing anything. You see, so these people are trying for us who are crying back home so that it's balancing. And also when it comes to farming, I've seen people who ventured into farming mostly. When it comes to farming, I've seen a lady who moved back here to Zimbabwe and started farming flowers. She's doing flowers, and the flowers are being exported out of Zimbabwe, and it's really paying. Like, she's getting the dollar. And also I saw one who's doing blueberries, and it's paying for her because she's getting the money. So some of the farmers are venturing into soybean farming, some are doing maize. And also when it comes to soybeans, it's really paying. Soybeans and maize, it's really paying because it's a day-to-day product that people really need. Soybeans makes cooking oil, and we need cooking oil almost every day. So you wouldn't get a chance where you are like, soybeans are this routine. Obviously companies buy soybeans because they need to make cooking oil, they need to make margarine. A lot of products are made by soybeans. And also people are doing sunflowers, and it's really paying. Like, badara, my products are no badara. Us who reside here in Zimbabwe, we shy away from doing farming because we think but farming is now paying. Farming is now giving people that dollar. So number one, if you want to make sure that everything is set like what the diasporians are doing, make sure that you put a bowl. Place yako ya unowana, the land that you get, make sure that you put a bowl. Notanga kwisa bowl, so that you wouldn't worry about rains more. As you all know, the ecosystem chichichi, I don't really know much about. But you all know so if you have the water close to you, you wouldn't worry much about because you know that you have the water close to you. So when you have a bowl, you can venture into horticulture. Kana wabvisana soybeans and fodga wakutori mazvimwe like cabbages and onions and tomatoes. And also when you want to invest here in Zimbabwe, or diaspora, make sure the channels that you are using are safe. Because let's say you want to build a house or you want to build a shop, usaite like zvekutumira vanhu mari vasiri trustworthy. Ezvinezvi macompanies akawanda unokwanisa kushandisa, like ana Fidelity, kune inonzi Vakayako yekuti you can give them money, and when you don't want to buy a stand from them, let's say you got a cheaper stand, after 3 years you can get your cash back and buy. So it's easier for a legit company rather than kupahama. Yes, if I'm trustworthy, then it's fine, rather than kupahama, because I've seen also a few people who are crying because of kupahama mari. So it's wiser if you give a company rather than munhu wozvakenje, because I also have problems. So sometimes maybe the problems will be problem me, and I take your money and use it for other things. And when you come back here in Zimbabwe, you see kuti hapana zvakaitika. So most people are now using my companies iwayo, like Fidelity as I mentioned, and mamwewo macompany ariko. I don't know the names, but I just realized of a company called Fidelity inoita izvozvo zvekuti you can invest your money. And most people are doing the most, guys. Vanhu vari kuita zvinhu muZimbabwe, vanhu vari kuita kuti mari idzoke munyika yedu, mari iwanike munyika yedu. And paunenge uchitenga mastands ako uchiita sei, make sure zvinhu zvako zviri legit. If you can ita zvinhu zvine maloya zvine mapepa mukati so that mangwana uzochemi uchiti I wanted to invest in Zimbabwe but ndikazoputsirwa things weren't legit, like zviriko zvinhu zvakadaro. People are crying guys, dzimba dzichiputsiwa zvakashandira kwemakore akawanda. So make sure kuti it rather be expensive but really legit for you guys, like some other people are doing. Make sure kuti really legit. So this is it from me guys. The Diasporians are moving back here home and we're so excited for the Diasporians to come and raise our flag here in Zimbabwe, to come and invest more here in Zimbabwe. Thank you so much guys for watching. Make sure you do like, comment. My comments and you know matter guys, comment down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.